Hello, 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 and welcome to Build Your Salon Business Talk. Oh my God. We have a great night planned for you tonight, and as always, get your pens together. Y'all see me holding my pen, right? I'm already talking. I'm excited for our special guest that we have tonight. Get your papers together, get your notebooks together, because I already know you see that title over there, right? You see that you see that says social media consultant tonight. We are here tonight to give you the information that you need that's going to help you grow your business, help you move to the next level, whatever your next level is, because that's what this platform is all about. This platform is about bringing to you expertise, not just some whole hoopla jibber jabber, but bringing you expertise that you can use right now in order to build a stronger beauty business. Right now, what I need you to do is go ahead on and hit that share button, because once we get into it, I don't want you to be thinking about, oh, I should have hit the share button. I should have shared. No, go ahead on and share it out now. Settle yourself down. Tell the kids to go in another room. We know you at home and all this other stuff. Tell them be quiet. 9 p.m. is your time in order to learn the things that you need to do in order to grow your business. So send the kids away. Tell them to go sit over there and watch TV for a moment. You hit this share button. You grab your pens. You get your paper. You see I am ready to share with you tonight our special guest that we have. She is a social media consultant. I got some questions for her. Now, y'all, I know you have some questions as well. So we want you to interact with us. We want you to ask your questions. This platform is all about sharing, about growth, about helping you through the journey of business, about helping you get to your next level and get to your hurdles. I am your host, ElishaMonique, salon stylist coach, product development consultant, and salon business builder expert. I partner with salon owners and salon suite stylists to help you reestablish your back end structure so that together we can build a team, we can build a clientele, we can increase those retail sales, and possibly develop that hair product line, all while creating a scalable, profitable beauty business. I do this through either my one-on-one coaching, through my mentorship programs, or through my Salon Business Blueprint Club. And we'll talk more about that later because I have a special guest and she's waiting. So here it is. She has over 5 years experience as a social media consultant. Listen, she know her stuff. Y'all see that, right? It ain't nothing else to say when you... That's it. It's nothing else to say when you see somebody else make a... besides listen. So I need you to, as always, as we go through the program, we say something that resonates with you. You're going to give us those thumbs ups like, yeah, girl. Give us those hearts to let us know that we are sharing true, heartfelt information with you, that we are pouring into your business and helping you become more scalable, to help, what's the word? I can't find the word. What's the word? We grow and vast, expand. Y'all know the word. Look, y'all don't have to figure out the word. You put your own word in there, because tonight you're going to be fulfilled. Tonight you're going to find this information that you need. You're going to be able to use this information to its fullest. So without further ado, let me start talking. We got guests waiting. Come on now. Y'all know that's rude to be having your guests waiting and stuff. So let me stop talking. We have Tiffany Marshall. She's a social media consultant with over 5 years experience, and I can't wait to chat with her tonight. Hello, 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 Tiffany. How are you?
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for
Thank you for
joining us.
having
So,
me.
first question.
Yes.
Who is Tiffany Marshall? We don't know who she is. Let us know who she is.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Hello to live and replay viewers. I am Tiff Marshall. I'm a social media strategist, owner, and senior consultant of So Social Consulting. We are based in South Florida, but we service nonprofit organizations, ministries, and businesses throughout the U.S. And so we started, in 2013, 2016 officially. I started social media work around 2012, 2013 because when I graduated from college, girl, I just knew that my life was set. I
Mm-hmm.
graduated Magna Cum Laude 3.8, so from the university I've always wanted to attend, and I just knew that my life was going to be A-okay.
Right.
And then I received my first paycheck, which I was like, okay, because my car was paid off, but then I thought I was grown and I moved out of the house and I got a new car. So here I am with, rent and car payment all together, plus just more bills. And so that degree, although I love it, there are some days I want to cash it back, but I'm grateful for that experience. I want to get a refund,
Right?
but I'm grateful for that experience. So, being a millennial, I always tell people like social media chose me
Mm-hmm.
because I recall graduating from high school, going into college. I was campaigning for a class office on MySpace.
Okay.
We had a whole thread.
Right. I remember MySpace.
You remember MySpace? So
Mm-hmm.
and we were looking forward to going to college so that we can join Facebook because at that time you had to have a collegiate email address.
Mm.
So long story short with that, I was looking for different opportunities to increase my income. And so I just started online, just doing things online. My first business was on Instagram. Like I knew nothing about business, nothing at all. But I started selling items on Instagram, and that's where it evolved from. And then later, 2, 3 years later, I joined the church, and my pastor was like, "You have a gift for social media.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do social media for our church." And I was like, "No, I'm not. I don't want to do social media for no church."
Right? Mm-mm.
And so that's where it started. But I'm thankful for that push because that's where it started. So we handle social media strategies, social media content calendars. We do it all, brand photography, logo design. So we do it all. So I'm excited to be here and share some tips that, all the viewers can start using tonight, to this morning, whenever you're watching.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I can't. We got some questions. Okay, now y'all watching. Y'all know. Listen, listen, Linda. We need y'all
Listen,
to chime in. Like that's what it's about. I am a huge fan of you don't know what you don't know,
that's right.
right? And this is your time to ask. Don't be telling us, oh, you know what? I should have had. No, just drop the
Should have, could have,
question.
would.
Just we're not gonna have those tonight. We're gonna ask
Right.
these questions. We're gonna, get the information we need so that we can do better. You ain't gonna become an expert tonight, but you're gonna do better with your social media. And otherwise, we're gonna reach out and be like, listen, Tiff, can you help me? I'm stuck right here. Like that's how it's
Right.
gonna operate tonight, y'all. So let's jump into our first question. If you got some off the top of your head and you like, oh, I don't want to forget it, put it in there below. We got you. We see you. We got you covered. If we cover the information, we gonna let you know, hey girl, that question you had earlier, we got you covered. But I want you don't be trying to remember. Let me see what they say. You know how we do. Let me see what she say first, and then I put my comment. Let us
Right.
know, and then we can go on from there. So our first question that we have for you tonight is all about, like, we know it's a million platforms, like,
Yes.
and it's always a new one, like this little TikTok
Always.
thing coming out now. Who knows what's gonna be next? And
Right.
because it's so many platforms, so how do we communicate through social media? How is that done?
Right. That's a great question. And I actually tweeted this morning. So if you're on Twitter, follow me at I am Tiff Marshall. But I tweeted this morning that social media will always change, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so as business owners, one thing that we can't do or one thing that we should not do is complain. Because everything is going to change, including social media. Because who's behind social media? Techies.
Mm-hmm.
They love technology. They love innovation because something is going to always change. So when you're thinking about platforms, you don't have to be on every social media platform. That's a whole nother conversation. But choose the one platform that you are going to dominate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then make sure that your communication is consistent and clear. So many stylists, they have not seen shop owners, they have not seen their clients in probably a month.
Right.
And then with all the new CDC regulations and suggestions, there are some changes that you may have that you may need to implement
Right.
now that your shop is open.
Mm-hmm.
So you may have to clearly communicate or even reiterate your no guest policy. Like there are no guests coming with you.
Mm-hmm.
Schedule your appointment. You need to make sure that you have a babysitter or make your arrangements. You need to be very clear about no masks. You need to be clear about hand sanitizing stations. So make sure that you are clear with your clients.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my thing, don't let people have to call you.
Right.
You should already be out there posting when you're opening, when you think you're opening.
Mm-hmm.
There should be something because they're anxious.
Right.
They're anxious, and this is the prime time that you may even get new clientele because people are looking.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing else to do.
Nothing.
Nothing
They're
but scroll time.
they scrolling. And it's so funny because one of my clients, she's a hairstylist, and most of her inquiries through the DM inbox come in between 12 and 3 a.m.
Oh
I don't
wow.
know what it is.
Nobody's sleeping. No, we're all on a different schedule. No one's sleeping anymore.
Right.
Like,
Everyone's sleep patterns are off. People are
uh-huh.
actually going to bed thinking about what am I going to do with my hair when I wake up. So make sure that you're consistent and you're clear with your communication. Are you going to have contactless paying? There are some salons that are not going to accept cash.
Right.
They just have a card machine and they say, here, you put your card in,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever different ways where they don't have to touch a person's card or
Mm-hmm.
cash. So sit down and think about what's changing in your salon, and you have to communicate that. And for the people that say, oh, my clients are old, they're not on social media, don't think that, because there's someone out there that's looking for you.
They on social. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? A cousin of mine, older cousin, right?
Hmm.
She sent me a friend request.
Hmm.
I asked my younger cousin. I had to go check this out. I had to verify that this was her. I was like, "You, our cousin on Facebook?" They was like, "Yup, she started an account." I went over there and looked. She had like 6 little family members. It was all of us family. I went and sent them a private message. I was like, "Is she really started a Facebook page?" They was like, "Yeah, you should go like it. She just want to see what everybody doing." So
Yes,
don't think for a second that your older clients ain't out there snooping and looking around. They ain't gonna post nothing. They gonna
right. They're
send you a
going to
little
look.
friend request, and they gonna be there scrolling all day long, talk. Older aunts. I'm like, why is she on
My
Facebook?
godmama for the same weight.
Right, right. So don't think for a second that your older clientele is not on Facebook. You might not
Right.
see them interacting or posting or anything like that, but they scrolling and looking. And if your
Absolutely.
sign pop up that says you opening your salon soon, they gonna call you. That's what they're gonna
Oh,
do. They're
yes.
gonna go ahead on and pick up that phone and call
Oh,
you
yes.
and say, "Hey, I saw it on the Facebook thing over there." Because they
That's
don't know the
exactly
terms. I saw it on the Facebook thing that you gonna be doing hair.
right.
So don't think for a second that your
Right.
older clientele is not out there, because they
Right.
are. They like MySpace. They out there still.
Right. Yes, because social media activity, Facebook specifically, has tripled.
Right.
And so has account creation. So people, my godmother, who's almost 70, she created her Facebook account because she has a son that lives out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, if I can't get in contact with you, I need you to be on Facebook so that I can know who your friends are. So
Right.
that I can go through your friends. I was like, so don't think that, oh, my clientele is too old. I don't need to be talking about this on Facebook. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you do.
Yes. Yes. They watching. They see.
Yes.
They see you. Okay. So that's awesome. So, what platforms is it that we should utilize the most, or how do we utilize this communication? How do we spread it out?
Okay, so here's a twofold question.
Mm-hmm.
I always say that every business needs to have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Facebook is king. I feel like Facebook is the leading platform, and you need to have a Facebook page because it is your staple. And here's why: most people use Facebook, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Especially your clients who have the money to afford you. I would not advise, a salon owner to invest his her time a lot in TikTok because depending on your price point or your service, your audience may not be all the way there. But
Okay.
use Facebook, and here's another reason why you want to use Facebook, because if you don't have a website, if someone were to type in your business name, your Facebook page is going to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And most times your Facebook page pops up before your website, especially if your SEO isn't, strong yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you need a Facebook page. You can add your office hours, you can add your photos, but highly invest in the Facebook page. Instagram is also very popular because Instagram is, a photo based platform. So people love to see your work
Mm-hmm.
because they're going to, especially for new clients, okay? Like I said, new clientele is out there looking for you. Trust and believe. They want to see what you can do.
Right. Right. That's like your portfolio nowadays.
Absolutely. It is your portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to post your work.
Right.
We have to operate with integrity.
No Photoshop. No other
No
people's work, or
Photoshop.
no, not Photoshop. No stock photos, I should say.
Right. Right. No stock photo. If you use stock photo, you want to be very careful. Use your work. Use your
Right.
work all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't, you know, take from another person unless you credit that person. You're using it for inspiration or whatever reason. But you want to make sure that you are out there posting, your photos of your clients because you need that. People are, especially new people. 80% of people, like 83% of people, they look for a referral. And most times it's by asking someone or seeing your work.
Right, right. So Facebook business page definitely, and
Yes.
Instagram as our portfolio so that we can showcase our work, showcase our expertise, and show videos also
Yes.
of the things that we're capable of doing, so other people could
Absolutely.
book an appointment basically.
Yes.
Okay, so that's awesome, awesome. So now we got where we need to be. So we understand the platforms that's going to be most beneficial for our business. We kind of understand, where we can use and not stretch ourselves so thin
Right.
on trying to be on every single platform. And like you mentioned earlier, TikTok is just not one of the platforms because it's so active. So if you are thinking about out there right now, let's just put this out there. If you thinking like, you know what, I'm about to put my business on Facebook, I'm about to put my business on TikTok, I'm about to put my business on Snapchat and all this other stuff, if that platform is not where your clients are, then just use that for fun. We're not
Right.
gonna tell
Because
you not be
that
on it.
requires a
Just
lot of time too.
right.
There are no screen instructions. You have to learn
No.
the dance, the routine, or edit the video. And listen, when the world is outside is opening, okay? People are going to flood in. So you want to invest your time and energy on
Where's
what's
use
going
it?
to give you a quickest return.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so now we know where to invest our time at, right? We can utilize it wisely. We can say, okay, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this, and I'm doing.
Mhm.
Before we jump into, we want to know how we can make this not feel like a job. But
Right.
before we jump into that, do you have an opinion or not on Pinterest?
Pinterest is great.
Okay.
Pinterest is great, especially if you have time to invest in your social.
Uh huh.
And maybe if you have an intern or a niece, a nephew, a cousin who can assist you with Pinterest.
Okay.
Pinterest is great, especially when you want to build your content. So for many owners, they may not want to be behind a chair for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But you talk a lot about scaling, you talk a lot about building product. So Pinterest is a great platform for you to show how you are the expert in what you do by
Okay.
way of sharing photos, by way of sharing your blog. There's different ways for you to use Pinterest because people go to Pinterest for inspiration.
Okay.
So if you have a new idea, if you make your own conditioner,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you make skin products, Pinterest is where you want to plant yourself. And listen here, people of a higher economic level also use Pinterest.
Right.
So if you have a high price product and you're kind of, coy about putting it on Instagram because you don't think people will opt in to buy it, people are influenced and inspired to spend their money on Pinterest because that platform attracts a different audience.
Gotcha, gotcha. So I hope y'all got that. Y'all like, I got that. I need to see the thumbs go up. I need to see some hearts on that screen. Y'all like, that was good information. So show us some love so we continue to put out good information there. You are taking notes. I know I just wrapped my brain around a whole Pinterest. I don't even know. I think I just saw my business on Pinterest and everything you said. And I know y'all out there are visualizing the exact same thing. Y'all like, what? Okay, so let me figure out this Pinterest real quick because you got this tidbit information. Now you can run with it because now you know why to use this platform and how this platform is going to best work for you. So we got that little Pinterest nugget. I had to slide that one in there because
And
I
and
know
let
some of
me
us
add
use
this
it.
too about Pinterest.
Okay.
There are some beautiful salons, nicely
Right.
decorated, very clean. Show that. Show your
Right.
wash bowl. Show, your washroom. What because that matters to people. If you had a
Yes.
waiting area or check out this, find a way to take a nice photo. Use your phone. Take that matters to people, especially now. Everyone likes a clean, fresh salon, but especially now during the whole COVID period. So
Right.
you can also add that to your Pinterest account.
Yes, that nice, clean, crisp layout.
Yes.
Everything is positioned properly the way it's supposed to be. Yes, even if you have it fancy. So get you a before Nice,
Oh yes.
fancy, fluffy pillows. I know we probably doing away with the fluffy pillows and the furs and all this other stuff, but get that
Okay.
nice before, fluffy ambiance that you have, and now
Yeah.
change it to maybe it's just a smooth bearskin rug. You can't do all this fluffy no more because we have to abide by certain
Right.
things. So you have the before and after, which is still nice decor, an elegant layout, things that people like. You know what? I'm still going here. She removed some things,
Right.
but I still like this place. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. As always, guys, please ask your questions if you have any questions as we're going along the journey, sharing information with you. Don't forget to comment your questions. We want to be sure that we answer those questions for you tonight. And once again, there's no such thing as a dumb question, but there is such thing as you not asking to get clarity. So
That's
comment those
true.
questions down below. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up when we say something that resonates you, when we give you that little pocket nugget. That lets us know that we're doing a great job at bringing you information that you absolutely can use and that you're absolutely learning from. So Tiffany, we're gonna jump into this job because for
Okay.
me, social media always seemed like a job. Like
It is work.
I I try and connect some things, and I'm like, okay, if I put this one over here, and I put this one over here, and I let this one do this, and I let this one do that, and I'm like, I just spent about 8 hours on social media. Like,
Yes.
how
It's
can
work.
we, right? But what is it that we can do as stylists? Because we stand behind a chair. We
Right.
have to spend more time standing behind a chair than we have to spend on social media.
Right.
So how can we, what utilities can we use, and how can we make social media not feel like a full-time job?
Great question. So I have 2 points for that. So I
Okay.
think that during this moment, while we're still calm, and even whenever you have a hour of your week, I love what you just said. Tell the kids to go away. It's your time for yourself.
Right.
Peel out a time of self development. Self assessing,
Mm-hmm.
reviewing how did your week go in the salon, and think about your systems and your procedures. Because one thing that's so important is that you need to put everything in writing. So this goes with the clear communication a little bit, because you want to make sure that you are communicating with your clients before they get to the salon,
Mm-hmm.
when they're in the salon, and after they leave the salon.
Right.
So I tell people it's so important that you should have a client database in your back office where you have their name, of course, their name, their email, their phone number, so that you can email them and text them.
Mm-hmm.
So you have new policies. If your prices are changing, that stuff needs to be in your database so that you can contact those people. I think it's very important that with social, you make that very clear. You
Okay.
make that very clear. Like I can't like explain it enough. Your policies are so important.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are some salons that are saying, "Don't come in first. Call me when you arrive."
Right.
Because what happens if you have a client that's 15 minutes early? You don't want that client coming in,
Mm-hmm.
sitting or waiting while you still have someone in the chair. You want that person to say, "Hey, I'm here. Okay, let me finish." So just those communication, because it's all a part of customer service. So use social media to care for your clients.
Okay.
So I think it's very important to put what has changed, um, that needs to be communicated,
Mm-hmm.
through social. And this is a great time to build your email list, because as I said, people are talking and they're looking and they're scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
Great time to build your email list or your database where you're going to use text message marketing.
Mm. Right. So we can
Yep.
batch
And
it
then
out.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have a system in place, then you don't have to do much work, because you're behind the chair.
Right.
You're aching, feet back, and that's why my third point will be automation.
Mm-hmm.
So sit, and there are some softwares just for salons. You may know a few, um, that when you have a client that leaves,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm covering digital marketing, period, not just social media. So if anybody's confused, this is digital marketing, how you can use social, how you can use your phone, your computer, to make the experience good for your clients. Because one thing that we don't want to do in business is we never want to get comfortable.
Right.
Like, oh, this person's going to always come to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One thing I always tell myself and my clients: you are not the only person who does what you do.
Right. Right. It's other people out there.
There are other people out there, so you could have had Susie May come for her roller set for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And thinking she ain't on Facebook. And you realize Susie made and went on down the street somewhere sitting in somebody else's chair because she saw them on Facebook instead. Because you didn't think she was on there.
I even know some people who have, daughters who are, 40, 50, but
Mm-hmm.
if they need a ride to the hair salon, they have to go where their daughter is going.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't want to get off topic, but make sure you post all that. And then whatever communication that you have on social, make sure that that's posted in your salon.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have some consistency there.
Right. Right.
So, and that way people can't say, oh, I don't know. Or you
Mm-hmm.
didn't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Have it posted in your salon. I don't know if you're going to have it at your booth, have it on. So, just make sure that there's some consistency between the two.
Right.
Don't think of it as two components.
Right. Love it. Love it. So create some type of consistency. What far as through email, through text message, through the message that you put out on Facebook, the message you put out on Instagram is the same message that's probably attached to your door when people walk up.
Right.
That way, it's no such thing as I ain't see that. I ain't see that on Facebook. Well, I put it on Facebook. I put it on Facebook. I put it on Pinterest. I put it on Instagram. I posted it on LinkedIn. I sent you a text. You got the email.
Right. And it's so
just
professional. People feel good. Like
right.
they go to their appointment, like my stylist is ready for me.
Right, right, exactly.
So
Right. Okay, so I love that. So we have Denise Williams who is telling us to hire
oh,
So Social. So can you
I,
give us a little bit about what is So Social and why we need to hire So Social Consulting?
definitely
Consulting,
Denise, she's the bomb.
consultant with the hearts and the thumbs. She is the beast. Yes, Denise, we thank you for dropping all those tips
Thank you,
down here
Miss.
tonight.
She's the bomb. She is the bomb.
So tell us about the consulting. Like how can we take some of this off our hands?
Okay, so automation. I think it's very important to automate. It takes a while to first when you start to automate, but it works for you. So, for example, there are ways that you can automate your inbox on Facebook. Because, as I said, people will inbox you at 12 o'clock about a price for your service.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to want a response because they don't think that you sleep.
Right.
So if you use you should be using a Facebook business page,
Mm-hmm.
you can save automatic replies
Okay.
because Facebook somewhat takes like the FAQ, like they will know what you are often asked, your frequently asked question,
Mm-hmm.
and you can save auto replies.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you are getting people a response. So I believe in responding as quickly as you can.
Right.
You know, and that helps you set boundaries because once you email somebody back at 12 midnight, they're going to always expect you to do that. And that's not fair to you,
Right.
your family, your spouse, your
Mm-hmm.
children.
Mm-hmm.
So use Facebook Messenger as a way to automate messages and save messages. You can also use a tool like ManyChat, MANY chat. It's free, where you can set up autoresponders there as well. So you can set up autoresponders when someone comments on your post, when someone inboxes you. Because one thing I see on Instagram a lot, and I don't understand why, is don't inbox me or don't DM me. And
Okay.
I'm not sure why a stylist does not want, any DMs.
Right.
And I think maybe because they might get a high value, but that's a good thing.
Right. Just sort through them. Just sort
I
through
see
them.
that a lot. I
Right.
see don't DM me, no DMs. I'm like, okay.
Right.
You know, that's what floats your boat. I also think it's important to automate either a text message or email. Do a follow up. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if Tiffany has been your client for 5 years.
Right. She still
Do
need a
a
reminder.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
How's your hair holding up?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget your next appointment is 2 weeks from now at 5:30. Whatever it may be, you need to follow up with people. Don't assume that just because they left your shop with their
Mm-hmm.
hair fresh, that it's still fresh a day later.
Right. Right.
You know,
Mine don't be. Mm-mm.
because
Not
you
this
never know what happened.
exact. We get caught in the rain. That's a wrap. Like poof.
Girl, I had a whole speaking engagement. I mean, I was flat
Cute.
iron pressed cute, but baby, when I sweat in the back of my hair. When I came, girl, the whole back of my head, I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, sweet Jesus."
Now you gotta
You know,
find a scrunchie.
you know the struggle. You
Yes,
know.
yes. So we not
You gonna
okay.
take
We not
the deal.
okay a couple days later, especially if you know if it rained where you at, then it
Right.
rained where we live at and on us natural folks. So just check up on us, or sell us some scrunchies or something when you leave, so
Right.
we have some emergency styles in order to
Right.
take care of that. Yes.
Right. And we're laughing, but it's true because if you follow up, guess what? I went back and had my hair redone. I didn't mind paying.
Right.
So that can even help with your sales because your client may need his or her hair done over.
Right.
And you just scrunchies. Let's say you have clients that call you with a issue over and over. So we live in
Mm-hmm.
Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You may want to add them to your product list. You may want to add headbands
Mm-hmm.
or pins of some sort.
Right. Right. Some emergency maintenance until we can circle back around and
That
get
part.
to you. Right.
That
Right.
part, and you keep that product in your shop. I think it's important to send reminders about people's appointments. Schedule that, automate that, ask for photos. When people leave, have an
Mm-hmm.
automatic text message that says, "Hey, girl, don't forget to send me your photo."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very important because I have a client who forgets, does excellent work,
Right.
but she's like, "I don't be remembering to take pictures, girl." So and that's one thing that you could take off of your
Mm-hmm.
mantle and pass on to the client, and they will love it, honey. Oh, mama,
Right.
you gonna put it on your Instagram?
Right.
They're gonna be cute and everything.
Make sure you tag me. Just tag me in it. I'll come back and screenshot it later as long as you
Right,
tag me in it. Yes.
right. So when we speak of automation, think of get a software or a text messaging program
Mm-hmm.
where you can do that automatically. There are so many people think I email and be online all day. I don't.
Right.
It don't be me.
Right.
It's not me. It's not me. And another thing that you would want to ask is, ask your client for a review.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, new clients. Oh, it does not matter. In that follow up, all of this you can automate. Like you can set up a system
Mm-hmm.
where this goes out one time, or if you have a beauty school and you have an intern that works with you,
Mm-hmm.
you can have them do all of this for you.
Right. Right. I love it. Yes, that's wonderful. So we have a question. Darren asked a question. He said, "Hi Tiffany, what is your
Hello.
take on ads?"
Oh, you should do them. That's my take. um, but let me ask, Facebook ads, Google ads, did he specify?
No. So can you specify
Okay.
what type of ads is there then? Facebook,
So
Google.
there are Facebook ads, you could do Google ads, you can run your ads on Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I am for ads. I think you should do ads. It should be a part of your marketing plan. So your salon should have some type of marketing budget or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you're spending on marketing. If you don't, outline that. See what you have coming in, what you have going out, what you're paying yourself, what your bills are, and see if you can, have any money for your marketing. But yes, I do believe that you should run ads. But let me tell you, your clients will be the best advertisement that you could ever run.
Okay. Well, he said Facebook ads.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely do Facebook ads. And one thing about Facebook loves a process.
Mm-hmm.
So you can set up a tripod and record yourself doing the person's hair,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you edit the video, kind of speed it up because people don't want to watch the whole process.
Right.
But speed it up, run an ad because people want to see the before and the after.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I am for ads, and I think you should run ads. Don't go spending a lot of money on your ad when you're
Mm-hmm.
first starting, and don't run ads. This is my suggestion. There are people who might disagree, but don't run ads before you start using your Facebook business page consistently
Mm.
because
Gotcha.
Facebook wants to see that you're using that page before you come and try to run ads on it.
Okay. Okay. Even though ads is paid, they like, wait a minute, you're not
Yeah,
using the page the way you're supposed
they
to.
end up paying more because you haven't
Oh.
used that page. And guess what? Your ad hopefully will gain more traction, more people. So
Mm-hmm.
why would you want to ad to get in front of more people? Then they come to your page and you have no content there for them to see.
Right. Right. Okay. All right, good. Now I should see them thumbs up, y'all. That was some good. That was a good nugget. We got that. That was more than some pocket information. So your pocket should be running over right now. That was awesome. So do you have any like coaching programs, and can you tell us about the services that you offer?
Yeah, so
Classes, anything?
yes, I do a lot of classes. Actually, during this COVID period, we just took a break. It's myself because
Mm-hmm.
we do social media marketing, we do brand photography, and
Mm-hmm.
we also do graphic designing. So me and
Okay.
my team, we're actually revamping. I'm rebranding a little bit. So we took a break during this COVID period, but follow me on social media because I release all of my virtual classes there. I do a lot of coaching in person to teams,
Mm-hmm.
but right now, outside is closed a little bit, so we're not out. But yes, we do online coaching, and
Mm-hmm.
we also do in-person coaching,
Okay.
photography, and graphic design.
Okay. And how can we get involved in any of that? We see your name up here. We see Tiff Marshall, Tiffany
Yes,
Marshall, social media consultant. But how can we get involved in the things that you have going on?
yeah. So tiffmarshall.com is the place to go.
Okay.
Tiffmarshall.com is the place to go. TIFF Marshall, and then my username is I am Tiff Marshall on all social media platforms. That is the place to go. And if you inbox me, message me, myself or someone will get to you.
Okay, so that's awesome. So y'all go out and look for I am Tiff Marshall and Keisha. She said Club So Social.
Yes. Oh, that's my girl. Yes. Club So Social is the Facebook group. Club So Social
Okay.
2.0. Yes. So
Okay.
for continued support, hey Keisha Boo. That's my jewelry designer girl. When I'll be going places, I'll be like, hey, I'm going this place. I'm wearing this. I need you to what should I wear with this? And she'll make me something.
Oh, that is awesome.
We
Okay.
gotta have a team.
Oh, look, all right, girl. So we have Club So Social on Facebook. We have I am Tiff Marshall on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and I don't know what other platform y'all want to go Google and just find her. Because
Yeah,
I'm
Tiff
pretty sure
Marshall
she
social
probably
media.
did. You be like, let me go over here and see. Just go be nosy, and see what come up. You be like, I don't believe she everywhere. She ain't on LinkedIn. Let me go Google and see. So go Google and
I'm
play
there.
around and see. See, look at that. I was just throwing something out there. She over there
You know,
too.
but people do it, girl. That's the new phone number. People
Right.
don't say what's your phone number no more. They be like, you on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
You on Facebook?
Mm-hmm. What's your Instagram name? You give them their
Yeah.
name. They put that in everywhere. See how many platforms you on. Like I'm gonna come off across the board with the same
Right.
name. So y'all go ahead on out and do y'all research and see what y'all see and be like, she over here too. Let me go ahead on and let me look. I ain't gonna follow her, but let me look and see what she got. So go on and do your snooping around. Of course, y'all go ahead on and reach out to I am tiffmarshall.com
Yeah.
so y'all can get in touch with the different programs and things like that she have going on. Keisha also said, make sure y'all get on the mailing list. Thank you, Keisha, for putting all that up
Yes,
there.
thank you.
And assuming that y'all can get to the mailing list from the website also. So make sure y'all go
Yes.
to the website. As always, anybody that has a website have all of those links on their page. So if you can't figure out what to do, you tired of typing in I am Tiff Marshall, just go ahead on and go to the website.com and you just press all the buttons down there that's gonna put you on out
That's
to
the
all
Marshall
of
Doc,
this
the
right.
social link there.
Just press the button. You know we be lazy sometimes. We want to type in one thing, and we want all the links on the one thing. So
It's the truth.
there y'all
It's the
go. There y'all go. Is there any final words? Is there anything else that you would like to share with us tonight?
I just want everyone to be encouraged, and especially salon owners, always think about how you can stay ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
What is your 5 year, 10 year plan for your salon? Because I know that the older you get, you're thinking about retirement,
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. And you don't want to be the only one doing it. So I encourage everyone to embrace technology, embrace social media, because if we haven't learned anything in 2020 yet, we know that technology is going to carry us. Okay.
Exactly. Because that's how we've
So
been surviving.
you know? So find a way to embrace social media and use it effectively for the growth of your business.
That is awesome. So Tiff, thank you. I can put my pen down
Thank
now. I
you.
learned a lot. Thank you so much for taking
Thank
the
you.
time out tonight with us. Thank you for sharing your information. I really appreciate you coming on here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. It was awesome talking to Tiff. Y'all know y'all learned a lot, and I know y'all like, oh my God. These are things that I did not know. This things that that was being shared tonight that you had no idea. about, like you didn't know the how to utilize your Pinterest or the benefits of even having a Pinterest account. We learned a lot about Facebook ads tonight. We learned about how to be able to automate a lot of our business. That way you don't feel like you're spending a lot of time on social media having to navigate this by yourself. So we've covered a lot tonight. As always, Build Your Salon Business Talk airs every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we bring you someone that can pour into your business, that can help you elevate and get to the next level, wherever your next level is. I enjoyed myself tonight. I really did. If you still are watching this on a replay and you like, listen, I forgot to ask, I need you to just go ahead on and comment that. We'll be sure that we get you the answer. We'll be sure that we get you your response. And if you are a salon owner, you're looking for help, you're looking to build your salon, you're looking to get to that next level, and you are truly stuck and can't figure out where to go, you can reach out to me at ElishaMonique.com for by consulting to help you get over the hurdle, or become a member of the Salon Business Blueprint Club. This is a membership platform where you have an access to a library of classes that's going to help you be able to establish as a booth rental salon, lay out your commission rates, be able to understand your pricing structure of your business, be able to get a grasp on how to elevate your business, how to hire your team. We have a library of documents available for you, for as applications available, interview questions. It's just so much. I've poured all of my knowledge of 18 years of being a salon owner, being a stylist, into this membership platform. So head on over to buildyoursalonbusiness.com. That's buildyoursalonbusiness.com, and allow me, your coach inside of the club, to help you build a better beauty business. Go right now to buildyoursalonbusiness.com. Become a member. We have our own forum on the platform where I answer questions, do live sessions, and once again, I'm your coach. I got you. Don't worry about it. So, as always, Build Your Salon Business Talk airs every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we bring guests on that's going to elevate you to the next level. And until next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know the deal. I'll talk to you soon.